State Governor Senator Bassey Otu has inaugurated the Steering Committee for the Special Agro-Processing Zone, SAPZ. The inauguration was held at the Governor's Office Conference Room in Calabar. Government House correspondent Sunday Ina completes the story.
The steering committee, chaired by the Governor, Senator Bassey Otu, has the Secretary to the Government of Cross River State, Professor Antonio Waneno, as Vice Chairman. Other members include the Commissioner for Finance, Mike Odere, Commissioner for Commerce, Abigail Dukorok, Commissioner for Agriculture and Irrigation Development, Johnson Ebepo, Commissioner for Industry, Matthias Angioha, Commissioner for Lands, Francis Epenyong, Commissioner for Water Resources, Bassey Mensah, and the Senior Special Advisor to the Governor on International Development and Investment, Reverend Victor Edet. Inaugurating the committee, Governor Bassey Otu described the initiative as a major milestone in advancing food security, agribusiness, and economic transformation in the state. Otu said the SAPZ project underscored the administration's resolve to pursue people-centered reforms, ensure sufficient food for the state, and position Cross River State as a hub for export-oriented agriculture. The governor emphasized that agriculture remains one of the most important thematic areas of his administration's reforms, stressing that the project represents more than just a committee, but a transformative platform to deliver food security, create jobs, and strengthen the economy.
It is very true that food security still remains one of the most important civic projects of our government. It's a thematic area that we are not playing with, both in terms of the fundamental reforms that we have carried in the sector and the future in terms of looking for aggregation of value chains to make sure that we have sufficient food for people and to also be able to export some. But I believe that because we know exactly what we want to do, and the agro-industrial revolution as a project, as a thematic area which we must achieve in this region, it calls for the caliber of men that we have seen today. Actually, if it's done rightly the way we've projected, Cross River State is going to turn to not just a food-producing, but an export-producing state.
Earlier, the State Program Coordinator and Senior Special Advisor on International Development and Investment, Reverend Victor Edet, presented an overview of the implementation status of the project in Cross River State, disclosing that the SAPZ program has reached the design stage with construction design for hubs in Adiabo and Yala local government area already underway.
The program development objective to support inclusive and sustainable agriculture in Nigeria. There are four major components for SAPZ, which is very critical, and that's infrastructure development, production and productivity, social and policy development, which we have to work with various MDs. That is why the AMD have designated all these MDAs to be part of the steering committee because of sister agency cooperation.
Sunday Ina, SAPZ News.